What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. So this is a question we've had, since people started lifting weights. Can you build muscle and lose fat at the same time? And my opinion has drastically wavered as data is presented, as we learn new things throughout the years. And the bottom line is, yes, you absolutely can. So a lot of people back in the day, back in the Ronnie Coleman, Lee Priest off-season days, we used to think you have to get fat to put on muscle. But that's pretty much not the thing. So what we do know about muscle growth now, it's very hard to do in a caloric deficit, right? Eating below your maintenance, but it's possible. But we also know that your muscle can grow in a caloric surplus, but it doesn't have to be a drastic caloric surplus, and you're not gonna put on more muscle if you put on more fat faster. Does that make sense? So whether I gain a pound a month versus a pound a day, the amount of muscle being synthesized and put on my body is not gonna change. So what people do is they go on these dreamers bulks and they gain all this fat and then they lose it and they find out they gained like a pound of muscle after gaining 30 pounds of fat, when they could have just gained slowly. What I usually recommend is 1 to 2 pounds a month. That's about a half a pound a week. So let's say you do that for a year. Let's say you do that for a little less than a year. If you're gaining 2 pounds a month over the course of 10 months, that's 20 pounds. If even a third of that is muscle, that's an amazing year. That is an astounding year. If you gain 5-10 pounds of muscle a year, whoo, that is insane. If you're a beginner, you might put on 30 pounds and 20 of it might be muscle. But if you put on 70 pounds of fat, that doesn't mean you're gonna have 60 pounds of muscle. That means you're gonna have 20 pounds of muscle, but you're gonna lose more of it because you have to diet off all that fat. So we know this about muscle growth. We know that it requires mechanical tension. That's the main thing. We know that progressive overload helps a ton. And we know that you need to train with frequency, right? What that frequency is depends on the volume you do in the body part that given day. Like, I'm not gonna argue if you're doing 5 working sets a week of chest, whether you do that all on Monday or you do it split up between Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I don't care. Just get in your 5 working sets of chest or whatever your program calls for. Generally 4 to 6 sets is about the sweet spot. And these aren't just sets, these are sets where you're actually taking it, let's say 4 to 8 reps is the sweet spot. I like to see within 1 to 3 reps of failure. I like to go within 1 rep of failure because I don't know what 3 reps to failure is. Like, here's 1 rep. If I'm barely getting it and I know I can't get a full rep, that's 1 RIR, I'm going there. I don't know, I think I get 3 more reps. I don't know that. I'm just not smart enough to figure that out. So I always go right up to failure. I did that today on upper body day. So that's what you need to look at, men. You need to look at those variables. Let's talk about pre-workouts. See, a lot of them just get you spiked and then you crash. The crash is crazy. When I take a pre-workout, I don't want my heart beating out of my chest. I can't do a set to failure with that. No, I want something that gets me focused. I want my mind to just go, I'm gonna get all the weight. I want my body to feel like I can go crush it, make the gains of my life. That's why the pre-workout I use is Ambrosia Kinetic. Ambrosia Kinetic is the greatest mushroom-enhanced mind and body performance booster pre-workout ever created. Go to TigerFitness.com now. That's TigerFitness.com. Coupon code MAHA, M-A-H-A, MAHA. MAHA, Make America Healthy Again. And you get 10% off, not just Kinetic, but the entire site. Go to tigerfitness.com now, save and make the gains you've been wanting. But getting fat is not the way. So here's how you build muscle and lose fat at the same time. You eat barely above maintenance, where you're gaining about 0.5 pounds a week, okay? And if you're a little on the chubbier side, you maintain that weight. So you maintain or gain a little. I think Greg Doucette calls it main gaining. Okay, you maintain that weight or go slightly above, okay? And you train fucking hard. You train as hard as you can. You train, again, whether you do it in a body part split, whether you do it in an upper lower, off, upper, lower, off, off split. Whether you do it in a full body Monday, Wednesday, and Friday split, doesn't matter. Make sure you're getting those hard sets. Make sure you're eating quality food. Make sure you're getting around a gram of protein per pound of body weight, around 0.5 grams of fat per pound of body weight, filling in the rest of carbohydrate if you prefer to eat carbohydrate. If not, you could do all that with protein and fat. So many ways to do it, but you don't have to get fat to gain lean mass, period. The days of ugly bulking are over. You don't have to get fat. Again, if you compete, being about 10 to 20 pounds above contest weight is the most you need to go. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, comment down below, let me know you like it. And of course, like the video, subscribe to this channel, click on the notification bell, go to tigerfitness.com through the end of the year, tigerfitness.com, coupon code MAHA, Make America Healthy, and coupon code MAHA gets 10% off the entire site, including we have a hat like this, we have shirts, we got Ambrosia Nectar, Ambrosia Kinetic, Immortal, all that good stuff. Go now, save, and of course, comment down below, help me in the algorithm. I'm Marc Lobliner. That's not a game.